Hey guys, how y'all doing? How's your day going? And if you're just starting, how was your night? Hope you had or are having an amazing and a beautiful day. For those of you who don't know this, my name is Praise, and you're currently tuned into my tech channel, I guess. Um, I am doing this sort of like giving up an advent calendar type stuff. It's more or less an excuse for you to juggle your brain. It's an excuse for you to juggle your brain and to ensure that you are understanding what is you're learning, whatever language it is you're practicing. One thing I noticed that people don't usually do when they are working on a new language, when they learn a new language, is practice. I don't just mean develop a calculator or the basic stuff that everyone always tells you to do. I'm talking about more complex stuff like reasoning. How are you able to apply logic into real world problems? Even if we are not even going to be going full on into real world applications, but how can you apply your logic? How can you take out of what you are given, the problem you are given, and derive a solution? Even if you cannot maybe develop that solution yet, but using pseudocode or whatever, are you able to produce a solution to the problem at hand? And that's why I started this new section called PuzzleSprint. So every morning by 8 a.m. West African time, I would be posting the question for the day on all my platforms. So that is TikTok at mobile.dex, Instagram at underscore dot underscore PRAIZ, on YouTube Shorts, on my Pinterest, and I think threads. I could not find the way to schedule for threads. So I had to be doing manually. Hopefully, I don't forget. But yeah, then every day in the evening, I will post the solution to that question in Python because that is the language I use, and then I'll provide source codes for other languages on my GitHub, which is mobile deck. So the link to everything would be in the description below. Solve it, attempt yourself, and tag me on whatever social platform it is. I'm sure for a fact that there will be people who would provide better solutions. Like most of the solutions I'm going to use, I'm not going to be making use of functions because I feel some people may not understand it, and I'm trying to make this as beginner friendly as possible. But if you apply it to functions, feel free to do it and tag me, and maybe I would feature your solutions. And if there's any other language you would like me to explain the solutions in, you can let me know. If it's a language I'm probably like C, C++, then I would do it. I would make more videos on it. So I would not just be doing Python, but I would do those also. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into this video. So the question is, given an array, sorry, let me just, I'm trying to format it to make it look presentable. Given an array of integers, if you don't know an array of integers, an array is a list where you have multiple elements. So we have like this is, let me create our Python file. So we have January first dot py. So if we are to create an array, that is when we're not going into the whole numpy of it. So just using a typical array as a data type, we'll have a list which is usually declared within these square braces, and you can have as whatever element. It could be strings, integers, whatever. So the question said, given an array, where is it? Oh, I have to make this open. Just bear with me a second. Let me close it. I'm very disoriented right now. By the way, have I said it? Happy New Year! Yeah, Happy New Year. So given an array of integers, return indices of the two numbers such that they add up to a specific target. You may assume that each input will have exactly one solution and you may not use the same element twice. Okay, so basically we're provided with a target value which is 9. We're provided with the list which we want to make use of, and we're supposed to return the index at which two elements from this list add up to the target without like we cannot do 2 plus 2, we cannot do 7 plus 7. It has to be 2 plus either of these other ones here. Do you understand? So yeah, let's get into that. So this one is a very simple program. If you didn't see the code earlier this morning, you can pause the video at this junction and attempt to solve it for yourself. But aside that, you can do this. So you could decide to take the input from the users. But instead of this, just a basic program. We're not trying to work with input output. We just want to ensure that we can do this. So we're going to do two 7, 11, and 15, which is the value that was provided for us for the example. Next thing, we need to get the target. So the target was 9. But yeah. And now, so this, there are multiple approaches you could do to take it, but we're just going to use the basic looping through the whole set. So if you don't know what loop is, I had did a video on it, so I'm going to just drop it so you can go and check it. We're just going to say for I in list, then now, so I've gotten the very first value. You know, it's two elements want to add together. So for I is the very first one. Now we need to get the second one for J in list. But remember again, he said that we cannot do I plus I, so it has to be I plus J, where J for a fact is different from I. So we're now going to check if I is equal to J. So we're going to use this if not equal to J, so that we'll get it true if I and J are not similar values. So if I is not equal to J, then we're now going to check to see if it's the target value. So we're going to, whose child is crying? If I plus J is equal to in Python is double equal to, if we're using one equal to, then that is what do you call it again? What do you call it again? This stuff, what is it called? Oh shit. Some please help me out here. So if I plus J is equals to target, we want to return the indices. So let's create a new list because the question here gave us the output as a list. So total is equals to list dot index. This is how we get the index. So you first have the list or the data structure where it's held dot index dot the value you want to search for. So I'm just saying search through this list for I shit, and we'll do the exact same thing. List dot index parentheses J. So now in the solution though, they only gave um one output, but this one is supposed to return two. So let's say 0 and 1, so we give 0 and 1, 1 and 0, because it can be summation works either ways. So print total. Should I put them inside folders? I think I should put them inside folders. So you just open the folder, see the question, see the solution. But that is for another day. Print total and break. So I will just end it there. And let's run our program. Remember how to run Python? Oh shit! I was about to say Python manager to run server. No, it's how do you run a Python file? Okay, Python then jan1.py. So yeah, see it here. So we have 0 and 1, 1 and 0, which from the solution they had 0 and 1, but it's like I said earlier, because it could be done either ways. So yeah, if you have any question, leave it in the comment section below. I'll be sure to answer it. And if you are not yet subscribed or following me, please do so, so you can see whenever any daily quiz comes up. And if you have any suggestion for a question we should add, let me know. I would hopefully do this every single day for the whole of 2024. And once again, Happy New Year, and I wish you a blissful 2024. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.